What's going on, YouTube world? Get this in. I saw it, I think week and a half ago. And the Bob Lewis conspiracy theory of YouTube unsubbing to folks. MP and MC Fox Crew cards. I wasn't subbed to them. I know I have been because I got in their contest last year for the predictions of the 2022 baseball season. 2021 last year. So without further ado, wrote all the questions down so that way I wouldn't have to try to remember and recall. 20 questions, one tiebreaker. That's going to be the last question I answer. That fancy hair. Oof, what a train wreck. It's got to be in by tomorrow. It's April 6th today, April 7th tomorrow. Postponed the Boston Yankees game. Just like the Twins Mariners game is postponed already. Inclement weather. Shocking, I know. By first pitch, whenever the first pitch of the first game is, that's curtains. It's Coitons. So get them in. They usually send out a care package of whoever your player team is. Again, get amongst it. It's an easy contest to make a video for. 20 questions. Make a guess. AL East winner, Toronto. AL Central, the White Sox. I'd like to see the Twins, but they're pitching. I don't. Detroit, that's my sneaky pick. Detroit and then Kansas City. Cleveland, Minnesota, I don't think are going to be doing much. AL West, that was the toughest one. It's a sort of a conglomeration of hodgepodgery. Oakland will not do anything, and that's going to reign true later on for one of the questions. But Seattle, I pick Seattle. NL East, as much as I want to pick the Phillies, I'm picking Atlanta. Even losing Freeman, getting Olsen in return. Their rotation is the strongest out of the division. Phillies is close second. You say the Mets, but guess what happens? You get injuries. And when this video is made, one of the questions further down will have a hindrance or an effect on one of the injuries that occurred during spring training, the abbreviated spring training. NL Central, Milwaukee. The NL West, the Dodgers. More wins, Cubs or the White Sox? I'm going White Sox. More wins, Mets or Yankees? Bronx Bombers. The AL home run champ, I am going Vladimir Pimp-Dadimir Jr. He's going to have 53, and that goes later on. Juan Sotis, batting average, 310. More wins, here it is. Scherzer or DeGrom, both now on the Mets starting rotation. DeGrom's out for a month. I'm picking Scherzer then. I mean, DeGrom could come back, but shoulder tightness or forearm tightness is not usually a good thing for pitchers. The Marlins win total, a number between 68 and 70. 69. Angels make the playoffs. That one I right now have blank. I'm going to say no. I don't think they got enough firepower to get a wild card. I think that whole AL East is pretty much everybody but Baltimore is going to be in contention and beating the shit out of each other all year. I don't see the AL West putting up numbers. And Houston I still see as somebody that could be better than the Angels and even Texas, even though it's sort of a throwing money at a lot of players and hoping they work out. More home runs, Donaldson, who got traded to the Yankees, or Gary Sanchez, who got traded to the Twins. Controversial answer. I'm going to say a tie, 28 each. Clayton Kershaw's win total for the year, 12. More wins, the 49ers. The San Fran Giants or the Oakland A's. That's going to be an easy one. I mean, even if San Fran trotted out the YouTube Hall of Fame baseball team, I think they could win more than Oakland. Vladdy Pimp Daddy's homers, 53, as I'd mentioned before, is my home run champ. First manager fired. I'm going to go Bud Black. I had to get my baseball preview book, which I've got to still do a lot of work too because I got to catch up on the transactions. I think he's gone. They just throwing money at Bryant. I just think that's the harbinger of things to come. And I think they get Gretchuk from Toronto for Emil Tapia. It's a big contract there, so I don't think it's going to work out. So Bud Black, Colorado Rockies. There's going to be a little more leeway with Arizona. I know that's Matt's guess, and I think there's going to be a little more length on the rope there. Colorado, not so much. Let's say San Diego too, but they just hired Bob Melvin, and they're not going to get rid of him with all the injuries they got going on there. But NLK leader, I'm going to say Corbin Burns. What up, Scotty? What up, Joey? And I put 232 for the Milwaukee Brewers. 2 teams in the World Series on the Insert Revolution podcast that airs every Tuesday night, 7:05 p.m. Central Standard Time, on the YouTube channel of the same name. I picked Milwaukee and Toronto as my World Series matchup. And how many hits combined in the World Series? 96. That's the tiebreaker. Again, wanted to get this done a few days ago. Just haven't had the time. Wanted to squeak it in here. So, MPMC, Fox Crew Cards, thank you again. Love the contest. Again, I'm going to get in it every year because, again, it's not something to hold you accountable, but you can sort of, I'll put this paper amongst the stacks of boxes. I'm like, you know what? Beginning of June, maybe I'll pull this up, see what's going on. Probably be completely ass backwards like it was last year. Probably finish last place, but it's fun. It's a short video. It's not, you don't have to put yourself out there, but again, it's sports questions. We all like sports, so thank you, fellas, for putting on the contest, and everybody get amongst it. If you see this, try to pop out a video before noon tomorrow Central Standard Time. So take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.